I'm going to do these two together as well so we can get some compare and contrast. Write what you have. Show what you got. Directrix, x equals -4. It crosses the x-axis 1, 2, 3, 4 at -4. Okay, you've got that dotted line or a line of some sort that crosses the x-axis at -4. It's got a vertex at 1, 3. Over 1 and up 1, 2, 3. There's your vertex. Now that distance between those is going to be the same as the distance from here to the focus. The focus is basically that far away from the vertex, the other direction. Now we went back 4 here and went forward 1. If I count it out, there's 5 spaces in between. So I count over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've always kind of put an X there. So that kind of differentiates the focus from the vertex. So that focus is over 6 and up 3. Okay, now our parabola, just so we know, it's going to be opening very wide this way because we have a p-value that's equal to 5. And if we do a quick refresher, knowing it opens to the right means our x, we're going to have an x minus h that's equal to 1 over 4p times y, that's a y, minus k, quantity squared. That's the general form of the equation that's a parabola that's sideways. Now we just plug in what we know. That's your h and that's your k. I'm sorry, that's your h and that's your k. And the p is the distance from the vertex to the focus in that direction. It's a positive 5. So the equation is going to be x minus 1 equals 1 over 20, which is the 1 over 4 times 5, times y minus 3. Now, you can keep it that way. You can also have the 1 be on the other side where you're changing the sign and keeping the sign. But I found that recognizing h and k and just connecting with x and y, this is an acceptable final answer. We'll do the same thing here with less breakdown so that you can kind of get a glimpse of both. Y equals -5. Count down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there's you got your directrix. Your focus now is at back 1, down 2. Well, that means, oh, this is going to be a treat. Your vertex is going to be in between those. Okay, so what that basically means is we're going to need to come down and find out where our vertex is. It's halfway between your focus and your directrix, so it's going to be kind of right there. It's like 3.5 or something like that. Well, you go back 1, and you're going to go down 3.5. Well, 1, 2, 3.5. Yeah, so 3.5 is an acceptable way. You can call it 7 over 2. Either one of those is an equivalent form of the same thing. That's going to have to be part of your equation now. Okay, there's your vertex. Your focus is here. It's opening positive, and the funny thing is here you got your 4p. Well, what is p? Well, p is 1.5. P is 1.5. P equals 1.5. So we're going to have to incorporate that in our fraction. So the fraction is y minus k equals 1 over 4 times p times x minus h quantity squared. So y minus k, y minus 7 over 2 is equal to 1 over, and it's 4 times p. Well, if p is 1.5, 1.5 times 4 is 6, so that's 1/6. And then we have an x minus a -1, which is x plus 1, quantity squared.